Okay, well this is the main square in the capital city of Zagreb, but can you tell us who this is, the statue?
Sure. This is Ban Jelacic. Ban is a title, something like a viceroy. Jelacic is his last name. He was a famous politician and soldier. And he was involved in some fights against Hungarians at the time. So we love him. Hungarians don't like him so much.
Now I think they're going to find it very interesting to hear why he's pointed this way.
So it was not always like this. When he was placed here, originally he was facing Hungarians because of these battles. So we were not very nice neighbors at that time. What happened in the meantime? 45, when Communist Party seized power here, they had different plans. And also Jelacic was not a very good person for them. He was a symbol of the old times. He was a symbol of Croatian patriotism. They moved the statue. The good news, it was not blown by dynamite. It was dismantled, so in a way survived in the basement of our museum.
Yeah.
1990 with democratization, things started to change. We said we want back the old name. We want back the statue. So he was glued back together. He's back here, but now we're good with Hungarians. So he's looking the other way now. Yeah? So next time when you're here, maybe we'll change our mind.
Yeah.
You never know if he sees this way or this way. You never
We can
know.
install a wheel, so...
Croatians, they'll do what they want, you know?
That's how it is.
Okay, so tell us about the main cathedral here in Zagreb.
First church was here already in 11th century, but then it was destroyed a couple of times in our history. 13th century Mongols, then we had a couple of fires, and finally there was a big earthquake, 1880. So what we can see today is more or less the work of one architect, very important for Zagreb, Bolle, the man from Germany. So he was working here more or less till 1902, Neo-Gothic style. It's the biggest church in the country today. And for instance, now the service just finished. I think 5,000 people can listen to the service if needed. Not only sitting, but also standing.
And the largest percentage, well, for religion, is Catholicism, right?
Exactly. Last census, 2011, 86% of the people are
86.
Catholics. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
And
wow.
how serious do they take Catholicism here?
Whoa. 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 Good question. Actually, influence of a church was very strong always here. Plus, church was a keeper of national identity for a long time. We didn't have our own independent state for such a long time. I mean, we had it, but then we lost it. So church was a keeper of that identity. And in the socialistic times, for many people, it was kind of a light at the end of the tunnel. So people here maybe feel more connected with church than in a neighboring Austria or Italy. I mean, sees it in a different way, more or less like in Poland. So I would say generally, people are more connected here with church than maybe in some other neighboring countries.
Oh, right.
So when you guys are on your travels, I mean, obviously seeing churches is you can't miss them. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it something that you still always go and see?
Always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because inside they're also fascinating. but-
Yeah, and they are different, you know, especially the ceilings, you know,
Yeah.
if you look up at the ceilings, because you don't always get the vaulted ceiling, you know, you sometimes get coffered ceilings or, you know, just different
Yeah.
little details of churches. And also, I mean, it's, you know, also very much part of the history of most of these countries too. So you have to go and see.
Yeah,
You know.
you can't miss it.
No, you
and
can't
this
miss
one,
it,
I mean,
yeah.
it's very.
And some of the famous
Fascinating.
people are buried inside as well, you know, so yeah.
And another thing we have to do while we're up here is we're not too far from the market. we
Not
have
at
some
all.
shopping to do.
Absolutely, nothing without shopping.
But this is also where the locals go, right?
A lot of locals are coming here. If you have time, definitely you are coming here. Because very often you know the person that sells you the product, and that's what you like to do. And fruit is fresh, vegetable also, there's a meat section. We'll see that.
Feeling hungry, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Shall we go? Yeah.
go.
Let's see how we can bargain here, you know. Okay, here we are.
Here we are.
Dolac Market.
So you're
Looks
looking
pretty
for
busy.
peaches?
I want a peach. Ah, there's a
Okay,
peach.
Here they are. So
Tim-
the prices are in kunas per kilogram.
Domaci, homegrown,
Oh, of course.
or domaca.
Domaća. Domaća Breskva.
Okay, everybody.
So domaca
now, this
means
is going to
what?
be a little bit of a not a competition or a game, but let's go see. Go try to order something. See how it all,
How it
you
works.
know,
How it works. Okay.
Explore the market. Try to
Yeah.
negotiate. Remember, barter. You can
Well-
barter here, right? Or no?
Not really. No,
Oh, okay, no, never
Maybe
mind.
you can.
Don't
but
barter.
I cannot.
I never said to barter. No.
But if you and domaća means it doesn't that
Domestic.
mean domestic.
Domestic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it comes
domaća.
from here, right?
So
Okay.
also the watermelon,
Yes.
domaća.
Yeah.
This is the name of a little
Vrbolovec.
village. This is the name of a little town, actually.
It's grown
Domestic.
there.
And this is
Dobar dan.
Una Prokerogen.
Kako si?
Breskva.
Jedan
Okay.
pić.
Breskva.
Kako se kaže
Jedan
pić?
kilo ili komad? Jedan?
No, ne. Just jedan pić.
Jedna
How do you
pić.
say pić?
Jedna breskva.
Breskva.
Jedan breskva.
Jedan breskva.
Jedna kuna.
Jedna kuna.
Okay.
Ah, what a deal.
Sorry.
No need to barter. One kuna.
Good.
Okay. 1 second.
And so let's see, what have they got here?
Don't worry, I have a kuna.
It's usually seasonal.
But actually, I
Really?
have 10
Yeah.
kuna.
So now, okay, peaches are more or less out.
Does
So you
anybody
got
else- do you want a
plums,
peach?
Grapes maybe. Okay, watermelon.
Nah,
would be
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Hola.
don't pear. Oh, actually, you can see by yourself.
Yeah.
But, it's
I was craving a
couple
peach.
Of, weeks ago, still you could see a lot of peaches.
Uh-oh.
And
Which
different
one?
berries.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
lovely. I love to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you can buy, you say you can buy meat and stuff
Okay.
like that? Is
Meat
that
and stuff is
downstairs?
down under.
Downstairs,
Here
yeah,
it's
because
fruit
it has
and vegetable.
because that's
Oddly
keep
cool.
cold,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. And there's a little fish place over
There's
there in the
little
gray
fish
building.
place. Okay.
Fish place.
Okay, yeah.
It's good. It's domachi. It's meant to be. It has to be good.
Has to be.
Yeah. Is it sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. So, what is the name of this street?
Tkalciceva Street or TK Street maybe better.
What's TK? What is that?
Tkalciceva, first two letters,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Ah, oh, it's so the TK is
Yeah.
Good.
Tkalciceva.
Tkalciceva.
Tkalciceva,
Everybody
that's
say
true.
that. Tkalciceva.
Kalca.
Tkalciceva.
Now, from what I understand, this street actually used to be a river.
There was a little river, exactly. River is still here, but underground, on the surface.
Okay.
And then street was made. And the last 30 years, this street is considered to be main Zagreb's promenade. So if you have a new boyfriend or new shoes or something, this is where you walk so everybody can see you. Yeah?
Why are you looking at me? Look at that.
I don't know.
I know I've been in Croatia a lot, but come on. Okay, but this is, so it used to be a river, but now it's a street flowing with bars, I guess
Exactly,
you could say.
exactly. So you have a lot of people walking up and down. Some people are sitting there having a cup of coffee, sometimes for almost like hours. And sometimes you wonder who works in this city. Yeah, so everybody's outside drinking
You know,
coffee.
it's funny how you wonder that. How,
Yeah.
But you guys will learn quickly. It shocked me the first time I came to Croatia, but you sometimes can go to coffee 5 times a day. So you think you're going to be wired, but it's normal. This small
That's how it
coffee.
goes here.
The Americans were used to big coffees, but here it's little, so it's okay.
I like that.
I'm
More
ready.
coffee, less coffee, more often.
Yes.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
coffee
but
must be
it's
strong.
quite strong. I would imagine.
It's quite strong.
It's
yes.
espresso.
Yes.
But for jet
Yeah.
lag, all that, you know.
Yeah. What is the main sort of alcoholic drink here? Is it mostly beer or?
It is beer and wine.
And wine.
Beer and wine
Yeah.
also.
Okay.
Oh, just
But
wait,
don't
the
they
wine.
don't they do a lot of spritzers or something like that?
Spritzers also. We
Yeah.
have our own version called gemischt.
Gemischt,
Half of the wine,
yes.
half the water. Don't tell to the French. Yeah,
No. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
And that, you know, they think here in Croatia, you know, you're adding the water to the wine, therefore you can drink a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
And
Like
it's like half and
triple or
Yeah, but
4
there's
times.
water with it.
Yes, of course.
Is it like for the younger crowd here or all kinds of people?
All kinds of people, but younger ones especially. Friday, Saturday evening when you come here, and then when it's a nice time, nice weather, you have all the bands playing outside. It's very fun to be here. Yeah.
In the evening, we'll have to come here.
And Saturday
good
morning
football
also.
matches too.
And football match, definitely.
It's
you
a
have
place
see.
to watch a football match. Everyone's cheering and
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I know.
those happen in the bars. They have big
They
screens
have
in
big
bars.
screens outside, or you go
Outside?
indoor.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
outdoor.
sometimes it's even hard to find a seat.
Okay.
Really.
Yeah.
It's a big game. Hard
Yeah.
The place to be seen. So you
Right.
want to be looking your best when you come here. So now we're finally entering Stonegate after our little hike.
Yes.
Little
yes.
hike through Zagreb. No, it wasn't too bad. You guys are okay, right?
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Even
Small
us-
hill.
Even us old folks are doing fine.
Well, that's what we like
You
to
need to
hear.
earn the lunch.
Yeah, yeah. So we're at Stonegate.
Stonegate, the only preserved gate from the city. Originally, the city, this part looked like a castle. Not too much is preserved. Stonegate is one of the things that survived the changes. Originally from 13th century, modified a couple of times. The most interesting story about the gate is that in 18th century there was a fire which burned everything, and after fire stopped, people entered the gate to see maybe something survived, and they found a painting, Virgin Mary, Little Jesus. Some people thought it's a miracle. So from that time, gate is actually a pilgrimage for the local people, but also sometimes people from outside come here. So if you have some wishes, maybe somebody's ill in your family, or maybe if you're a student, in 10 minutes there's a test in your school and things like this.
Come
you can
say.
try. Do you have lost luggage? No. No. Sometimes, yeah. So what we can do is see the Virgin Mary Stonegate, and also inside you'll find little tiles with some words of thanking. So people want to thank the Virgin Mary for helping
Yesterday
them.
when I
Right.
went through here, there's also an image of Saint Anthony, isn't it?
It's true, yes, and also what people like to do is to light a candle. I forgot to say that, and inside you have a store where you can buy a little candle, light a candle. That's
So
what
people
like
can
to do.
really stop here and pray, and
Sure.
you will see lots of people. So it's like a small little chapel inside. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.